Yes. 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 DJ Dominguez bringing me in. Talking Shop is live on YouTube for anybody new to the world of Talking Shop. To anybody new to what the Big LG and the Machine Gun do, I am one of your hosts, Carl Anderson, also known as the Machine Gun, also known as Chad, also known as Famous Hoot. The Talking Shop faithful know all about all those different names, and the more you dive in to what we end up doing, you'll figure out all of our nicknames. You'll figure out what we are, who we are, what we do. Big LG and I have been talking about going live on YouTube for about 11 years now, and thanks to the great Joel or Joe Hulbert of Late Night Grin, Joe or Joel, it doesn't matter. He has gifted us with a beautiful opportunity to use a StreamYard. Thank you very much, Joe or Joel. I'm also live on TikTok. My kids watch TikTok all day long. Ladies and gentlemen, I watched AEW Dynamite tonight. I'm on fire. I'm excited. I am Carl the Machine Gun Anderson, your host of the very first Talking Shop live here on YouTube. I got to welcome to the stage right now my tag team partner in the world, my tag team partner in life, my tag team partner on the road, the Big LG, Doc Gallows. Welcome to the stage, baby.
What is going on, baby? We have been talking about this for years. We have been talking about Talking Shop live on YouTube, our way, our own way. Talking Shop started in 2014. Here we sit in 2025. I just had to submit an appeal that I was who I said I was to go on TikTok live, so I'm doing good with that. per usual.
So I wanted to say today's broadcast is brought to you by MaxEffortMuscle.com. Go get all your great supplement needs there from the great Corey Gregory. Rode mics sent us these beautiful Rode mics that we have finally learned how to put to use. I'm live on TikTok right now, so spread the word that we're live on YouTube. Get eyes here. Get eyes on the Talking Shop channel. I keep getting gifts thrown to me on TikTok, which is I'm learning all about. I got to say, we've got a third that's not here right now, and I ain't talking about Rocky Romero because he's been fired from the crew.
We fired that son bitch. What?
He's been kicked out. As soon as the greatest editor in the entire world, Emilio Estevez of Young Bun fame,
AKA Balls Deep Billy, for those of you not familiar with Talking Shop TikTok, we are live at the Talking Shop YouTube channel. Everybody come on over, join in, because we got a hell of a party ahead of us. I am the Big LG, Doc Gallows, Luke Gallows, the former illustrious character Festus, the real life Drew Hankinson, the tag team partner of the Machine Gun, and one half of the world famous Good Brothers, the hosts of Talking Shop and now Talking Shop Live.
Hold on, did you just now get live on TikTok or something?
Yeah, my appeal, I submitted it, and then they allowed me in. So now I'm live. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the party. For anybody that doesn't know who I am, listen, I'm Carl Anderson. I did 4 years of independent wrestling in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah. I did 2 years of independent wrestling all over the West Coast in Los Angeles, San Diego, all around that whole West Coast indie SoCal independent scene. I got signed by New Japan Pro Wrestling in 2008 to 2016. In 2016, I signed with the WWE until 2019, where I re-signed with the WWE. In 2020, COVID hit. I got released from the WWE. I immediately signed an Impact Wrestling contract, which is known as TNA, but at this time it was called Impact Wrestling. We signed a 2-year deal with Impact Wrestling. At the end of that, in 2022, we went back and returned to New Japan Pro Wrestling. At the end of 2022, we had an illustrious return at the Barclays Center.
Yes, we did.
To WWE. We're with WWE from 2022 until currently here we are in 2025, where we are running the independent wrestling scene. And you talk about how Matt Cardona calls himself the indie god.
Indie god, yes.
Gallows, I feel like we taught him all about that.
Yeah, I mean, we just had a party foul in here, but I'm the original indie hustler. What in the hell is he talking about? We're talking about it. We're here. We're on TalkNShop live on YouTube. Join in. But yeah, up and down the roads. When I got released the first time at the end of 2010 at the ripe old age of 26 years old from WWE, I knew then that I wanted to tour the indies domestically and overseas. And so that's what I did. And I went on the road. So when these things happen and we get back out in the wild, I weirdly get very excited about it. I did media all morning for MLW, which we have coming up Thursday, November the 20th. And I was telling everybody how much fun it is for us to be in the wild, to be on our own again, to make our own schedule, which we've made insane, by the way. To be two of the busiest guys in the whole business. You know, you look at our calendar, who has 15 bookings in November? And that's not a horn toot. That's just us wanting to be out there, wanting to travel, wanting the brand to grow once again. We felt a little stagnated over the last couple of years. No hard feelings, but to be able to go out and take shit over again feels really good, man.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. It really does. Hey, patreon.com/talkandshop for everything that goes on the inside of what we talk about inside the Falcon's Nest is what we do. Patreon.com/talkandshop. You got the Good Brothers .dashery.com for all your
merch plug. I love that, baby. Look at that. There we go.
For all your good stuff.
Dashery.com.
And again, the Big LG and I did watch AEW Dynamite. We have comments on that.
Absolutely.
We're going to get to that in a little bit. Big LG, we're the ALW Tag Team Champions.
We sure are.
We're the AAW Tag Team Champions out of Chicago.
That's true too. We're also undefeated upon our return to Rev Pro in England. We had a great show there Sunday night. Big shout out to Andy and everybody at Rev Pro. The day before that, we were in Birmingham, England. Rock and Roll Collectibles. If you're a wrestling fan, if you like wrestling figures, wrestling memorabilia, wrestling toys, if you will, you find yourself in Birmingham, go see the Good Brothers at Rock and Roll Collectibles. Great hosts, great signing, great time. And, we got home Monday night. Here we sit Wednesday night. My alarm is set for 3 o'clock in the morning. The government is shut down. The Atlanta airport is a madhouse. And I have to get there early because we are doing a cross-country flight to San Diego, California, where we'll be at SoCal Pro tomorrow night hosting a seminar. And then the big one, we cross the border down to Tijuana, the Crash Lucha Libre, another place where we have our eyes set on tag team titles. And that brings me back to the Rev Pro point. We are number one contenders. So everybody better watch out. You got a couple of belt collectors over here too.
Yeah, and it's been fun returning back to the UK. We saw Joe Hulbert, the leader of that late night grin world over there. We're a very loud fan base, man.
It's a very posh but loud fan base over there for Joel Hulbert.
I think that's kind of what like Triple H and like the WWE, like that's kind of like what they thought of our fan base. They were like, they didn't like our fan base, but we had a very loud fan base.
They didn't like that we had this fan base, and they didn't like that they were loud and belligerent. But hey, that's what Good Brother fans are. We love that. That's what TalkNShop fans are. That's why even in WWE, you can say who's number one, who's number two, what's what. Even in WWE, they don't have Howard Finkel do their announcing anymore because he's passed on. He's in heaven now. Hello. Welcome everyone.
Come on in, Fink.
First edition of TalkNShop Live on YouTube. Here are your hosts.
Oh, the heavenly
Machine Gun Carl Anderson and the sexiest big man in the history of the business, the Big LG, Duck Gallo. Thank you, Fink. What an introduction. Well, it's always a pleasure to come down here and see you from heaven. Not always Carl, but that's neither here nor there. Jeez.
Well, Fink, let me know how is heaven going for you right now?
Oh, streets are paved of gold, Carl, and everybody likes my musical voice as I sing my way up and down the street with my harp.
Fink, do you miss us up there in heaven?
Not at all.
Fink, what do you think? What do you think the chances are of Big LG and the Machine Gun when our time comes, seeing you up in heaven together?
I think you're going to have a tough time getting past St. Peter at the pearly gates. But if you do, we'll see you on the other side because there are good tag teams. There are great tag teams. But the very best tag team are the world famous Good Brothers.
I just want to say, Fink, I just want to say something real quick before you get out of here, Fink.
Yeah, sure.
I'm wearing I'm a big fan of this kid. You see
who
that
the
shirt?
Hell is that?
Check him out. You guys know him.
Who is that?
His name is Joe Alonzo. He's an independent worker.
Joe Alonzo.
I think he's a good worker. I've only watched a couple of his moves.
You like him. You don't really watch his wrestling.
But I like the kid, so I don't care if he's good or not. he's good to me. You know what I mean?
Sorry, Fink. We've worn our welcome out. We hope to see you again here live next week. Well, of course. I'll see you later, sexy big man. Oh, goodness. That was nice. What a great man.
Well, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Fink, I appreciate you. I love you. You know, the Fink, so allow me to do a quick history of what TalkNShop was. We started TalkNShop in 2014 in Japan.
Yep.
Using the iPhone 6, possibly the iPhone 3, possibly. What was it in 2014? I don't know.
Just one iPhone sitting on a nightstand and some men yelling.
But I'll say that's why I still consider us one of the forefathers of the podcasting world.
We're pod fathers. We were podcasting from Japan in 2014, for God's sake.
Yeah, in 2014, 2014 to 2016, we had TalkNShop from all over Japan. We'd do it in Fukuoka in a room. We would do it in Osaka hotel room. We would do TalkNShop. We would do TalkNShop in Nagoya hotel room. Yep. The Tokyo Dome Hotel was one of our mainstays because we were in Tokyo so much.
We were live from the Tokyo Dome Hotel, except we were pre-recorded.
We signed with WWE and TalkNShop halted.
Yep.
We returned to Impact Wrestling, into the independent wrestling scene. We brought back TalkNShop. It was a little off and on, right? Because we weren't sure. We just weren't sure. Our heads weren't particularly perfect back in 2020, right?
The pandemic, the COVID era, there was a lot of craziness during that era. That was our Impact era. Again, you said our return to New Japan. Also, when we decide to film and create our own parody pay-per-views, TalkNShop-A-Mania 1 and TalkNShop-A-Mania 2, which were greatly successful in COVID. I don't know that it works now, but people were looking for entertainment, and we had a bit of a chip on our shoulder, so we decided to parody the entire business that we know and love, and I think we did a pretty good job. The people who watched it seemed to love it. I got a lot of comments during media about that today, actually, and when you think back, it's been almost 5 years ago since the first one, so it's kind of cool that
TalkNShop-A-Mania. And we will say that, TalkNShop-A-Mania 1, TalkNShop-A-Mania 2 were so fun to record, so fun to make. TalkNShop-A-Mania 3, the announcement can be made, is officially in the works.
Oh man, yeah. I did a deep dive on that last night. I'm very excited.
And for people just joining us, if you're just jumping on here, YouTube Live, or you're hopping on, you see Carl Anderson's live on TikTok.
Doc Gallows live on TikTok.
Doc Gallows is live on TikTok. Immediately following Dynamite, we went live on our YouTube, Talking Shop live on our Talking Shop YouTube channel. We're missing Balls Deep Billy right now. Sorry, Emilio. Not sure where he is.
Jump over if you're looking on TikTok to Talking Shop, the letter N shop on YouTube. We're live right now. The Machine Gun Carl Anderson is holding it down.
We did watch AEW Dynamite. Yes. We saw our friends, our best friends, the Young Bucks.
Yep.
On the television. We saw Okada. We saw Samoa Joe. I saw Sasha or Mercedes and Athena have a match. I watched it. I watched Dynamite. I didn't
against Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. Something that was popping me huge is you just gotta love how Don Callis, another good brother, friend of the program. I mean, Don Callis has taken over AEW. He's in every other segment. I was losing my mind. It's amazing. My son walked in the room and goes, "Dad, is Don on again?" I go, "Yep." It's amazing.
Listen, we'll get to AEW.
Sure.
We'll get to AEW. You know, what is Talking Shop live on our YouTube going to be? You know, did you watch Raw?
Did I watch Raw?
Yeah. Do you watch Raw? Did you watch NXT? Do you catch up on anything during the week?
I was flying home from England with you while Raw was on.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's difficult. And, you know, Tuesday night, this is cool for wrestling fans. Now, we have families. We have these businesses that we run. We have a lot going on. But if you're a fan and you want to watch wrestling every night, you can watch wrestling every night now. I mean, hell, last night NXT was on, but also the new episode of NWA on the Roku channel. We just made our debuts. Our debut hasn't aired yet, but there's a new episode of that out. Wednesday night, you have Dynamite. Thursday night, you have TNA. Friday night, you have SmackDown. I mean, we're all over the place. There's a ton of wrestling.
Guys, we got a surprise. Yes, you're right, Gallows. I'm sorry. You're an incredible broadcast journalist.
I know that. Thank you. I saw you starting to pop, and I knew it wasn't for me reading out the wrestling listings. So who's in there that I can't see behind the wall of doom?
Well, there's a couple people in here, but you pop me from your broadcast journalism being so good. You're such a great broadcast journalist.
Thank you. You too, my friend.
You're incredible.
Thank you.
What's really funny is you're an incredible broadcast journalist, and you're also still a current great wrestler. You just did a comeback at Rev Pro in the UK. You looked like you were in there bumping around 23-year-olds.
I love these compliments out of you tonight.
I wish the great Joe Hulbert could have been there. Could have seen the Good Brothers in there whooping their asses.
Yeah. Even Leo Rush said, "Man, you're moving in there." I said, "Are you making fun of me, Leo? Or are you serious?"
I think
He said, "I'm serious." I said, "Thanks."
You never know. You never know when people are talking to us, if they're making fun of us or if they're talking to us serious, or if they're effing with us.
Well, I mean, all right, great.
Guys, you know, we're fortunate enough in this business that we have a lot of friends. We got a lot of people that we like, that we are just from every company, from every walk of life, every aspect of life. I just had this guy on the podcast a couple weeks ago, and I said this in 2004. I was working my regular job. My thing just fell. I was working my regular job, and I saw this guy come on my TV, and I was like, dude, that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And it was Mordecai.
Oh, yeah.
It was the vignettes for Mordecai. Yeah. And you can't tell me that wasn't one of the coolest things. It's one of the most, memorable, gimmicks ever. And, and it was so short-lived. But with that said, a great friend personally of the boys and a great friend of the show.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, formerly known as Mordecai, but to us, also formerly known as Kevin Thorne, who whooped a bunch of asses.
Kevin Thorne, man, we were looking at a great meme of Kevin just punching Tommy Dreamer's face in the other day in the car laughing.
Yeah. Oh, that's even better. And Kevin's a big son of a bitch too,
he's a big, strong ox of a man too.
It's like when we were in the UK this one time, and this guy walked right up to me and got in my face and goes, "You want to fight?" And I said, "What?" And he said, "You want to fight?" And I go, and I looked at Gallows, and Gallows goes, "What did he say?" I said, he asked me if I wanted to fight. And then Gallows pushed the kid about 25 feet. I never seen somebody fly so far away. I said, that's what I like. I need guys like Gallows and Kevin Thorne in my corner, Kevin Fertig. Welcome to the stage, guys. Welcome to Talking Shop. Kevin Fertig.
The great Kevin Fertig, baby.
Here we are. Hear me, fear me.
I love it. I love it. Kevin, we were talking about you off air. We were talking about you on air. I'm going to have to jump off TikTok Live. So I'm going to say, guys, I have a name association that I want to play with the great Kevin Fertig. If you want to see it, switch over to the Talkin' Shop YouTube channel right now. Kevin, I was thinking, what are some good names that I want a one-word response out of the great Kevin Fertig Mordecai Thorne over? So
one word, journalist. Okay. One word?
Yeah, one word. Yeah, see, Kevin respects my broadcast journalism degree that I wrote myself.
Hey, listen, Gallows is a current superstar wrestler. I got to say this too. Gallows actually annoys me because he gets recognized everywhere we go. Everywhere. And I know it's because of his size and because of the things we did and he did with me. I mean, but
and you say if you didn't have that stupid beard, we'd be left alone. I've heard.
Well, you know.
But he's also my point with that is
in Charleston when he's got it all long, and then all of a sudden he gets out this wad of hair ties, and it just starts going down and down, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah,
like that's how that goes. All right.
Would the Fink like Kevin Fertig?
Oh, the Fink loved Kevin Fertig. You out of your mind?
I mean, what about the Fink from heaven?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Anyway, WWE, ECW, and professional wrestling legend Mordecai Kevin Thorne.
Here we are.
All right, the Fink's being super generous tonight. We're gonna have to send him double pay. That's
all right. Get out.
Entrances in a row.
Get out of here, Fink.
Shut up, Carl. Right, so back to my broadcast journalism here. Name association with Kevin Fertig. I was looking through my own memory bank. I looked through Wikipedia. So I'm going to start in one word. Psycho Sid.
Traps.
All right, good response. Good response. Mickey James.
Grizzled.
It's two pops in a row out of the journalist here.
Big real pop from a broadcast journalist.
Yeah, that's a real pop too. Number 3, Shelly Martinez.
Ooh. Vampire. That's all
Okay.
I got.
All right. Respectable answer there. The Undertaker.
Over.
Yeah, that's the truth. Paul Heyman.
Genius.
Danny Davis.
Nightmare.
Balls Mahoney.
Toothless.
Son of a bitch. That's true. The Basham brothers.
Ooh. I don't know how. Shit. One word wouldn't.
One word's hard, right?
Underrated.
Okay. All right. Good answer. All right. Gangrel.
Best friend.
There you go. I'll let it pass, even though it was 2 words.
Yeah, shit. I'm sorry.
No, it makes sense. You guys got vampire love for
I'm
one another. And the final on my 10 name list, Mordecai.
Stooge.
Well, that was our first name association. I think it went great. I'm going to put that in my pocket.
I mean, what's worse is my brain had to sit there and go, just one word, just one word, just one word, just one.
That's
word.
what makes it hard. Someone did it to me earlier doing media, and I was going,
Poor Fertig felt stumped on a couple of those.
Yeah, I was like, I've got so many more words to say.
That's the thing, is you don't want to have to explain your one-word answer, so you have to be careful with it, right?
yes, you do.
So, Kevin, how do we find you? How do the fans that are joining Talkin' Shop Live on YouTube for the very first time, how do they follow Kevin Fertig, the man outside of the ring, the #1 realtor in the Midwest, and the still active professional wrestler, the great Mordecai Kevin Thorne.
Instagram, the Kevin Fertig. Twitter, I think the Kevin Fertig. And Facebook, I think it's Kevin Thornfert or Kevin Thornfertig or Kevin Fertig Thorn. I don't know. One of those things.
You'll find them. Just look.
And then, I mean, the most important one is thechampishome.com because, if they want a house in the Indianapolis area, that's the one to go to.
That's the one to go to. We have to keep quick hitting tonight. Kevin, what is your favorite match of your entire career before we get off of here?
Ooh, my favorite match of my entire career. Probably WrestleMania. Just because it was WrestleMania. Probably second would be when Mordecai finally got to come out for the first time, because then it was real as could be with Scotty 2 Hotty.
I can't imagine the preparation that went into Mordecai. I cannot imagine all that.
Oh, yeah, and it all had to be done in about 2 weeks because I'm supposed to get my hair from jet black to white, have a bunch of white gear made, and miraculously, have all that done within 2 weeks. So, yep.
You can do it.
I did, because I wasn't going to miss that opportunity. But yeah.
Right. Of course, people don't know the things that go into these. Go into all this.
Stagecoach Boots is gone now, but I remember calling him, going, "I need to have white boots, 19 inches, size 13, with coverings, all this stuff, and I need them like by Friday," and it was Wednesday. And he's like, okay.
That'll cost you $20,000, pal.
I think it was about 3,000 or 4,000.
Yeah, you had to rush him like that for sure. For sure.
Fertig, I appreciate you. We're doing quick hitters. Thank you for coming in and just saying hello, babe.
I can go to bed. That's the best part. Thanks.
Always friend of the Talking Shop, Good Brothers program, the great Kevin Fertig Thorne Mordecai. Love you, big man. Thanks for coming.
Love you, guys.
baby.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
See you, brother.
Look at that, see? I want to say this, though. There's a very important person I got to pop in here right now. He's a major part of what Talking Shop is, was, always will be. He's always angry at me, but he's a great friend and brother of mine. Bring him to the stage, live to the world. We call him Balls Deep Bill. Look at the show, and he comes in clean shaven.
What happened to your facial hair?
It had to go. It was time. It just needed to go. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Your haircut too?
No.
You have okay.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah,
and he comes in clean shaven.
Yeah,
that's insane. Look at that. Look at the chin on him.
That's what I needed to see if I still had a chin, because when I was 24 years old, I was fucking beautiful, and I had a strapping jawline.
There's no chance I'm checking myself for that. It can hide under there, whatever it is.
And luckily, I when I shaved, I was like, I still have one. We're good.
When did you shave?
Saturday. It's already starting to stubble up again, so it's gonna grow back.
You're a hairy son of a bitch if you're not.
I'm a swarthy Italian, guys.
Got Emilio DiCaprio over here. Look at
Emilio DiCaprio. He's ditched his former nickname, Balls Deep Billy. He's taken on a new alias, Emilio DiCaprio, the great producer.
Yeah, I just wish that we had, I wish we had a meeting about all this, so that way we could have added all the production value to this.
This is what
we got a DJ.
You're busy, Balls.
No,
you're busy.
No. You say that I am. This is the job. Like, it takes 2 seconds to put everything together. It's what we do.
It's what we did. See, we did it. You're here.
I'm just shocked that you're doing this right now.
Hey, wait, we did it, and we did it though. You got to go for it, Balls Deep.
Sometimes you got to pull the trigger.
You got to jump on the grenade, baby.
Oh, we'll leave that one right where it's at, pal.
Yeah, wait. Welcome to the party, Balls Deep Billy. It's been a while.
Yes. Last time I seen you guys, we were doing the Larietto tapings.
Yes, we were. Doing
and that was the last one.
Over here. Well,
what's up with those? What's up with
technically those? We can talk about that off air. It's going great. We got a lot of new content coming out, so check us out on STGN 49 on Roku. Check us out on Triller. We air bi-weekly on there, and the TalkNShop podcast, of course, every Thursday. So, be there.
Every Thursday. But you know what we do have right now? Is a really fun person to have on Talking Shop, right, Gallows?
Yes. And he's got a good story. It's going to be hard to keep him in our 5-minute window here, but I heard this story live last night. It needs to be told again, and it needs to be told to the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zicky Dice is coming to the show.
Zicky mother effing Dice. Now, if you don't know Zicky Dice, a worldwide professional wrestler, a journeyman, just a walking fireball of charisma, an entertainer, a social media influencer, and most recently, his ballsiest move yet, I dare say, a power slap contender. Not only a power slap contender, power slap contender who said, I don't need to start here on American soil. No, sir. I will take myself to the Middle East.
I watched this whole thing.
Slap away. And I'm watching this clip and I see a familiar face step up to Zicky. And I'm going to tell you the truth before I let him tell the story. I said, oh, okay. I know Big Martin and I know Zicky. They planned this out. It's a big work. This is hilarious. Good for them. They're going to get a payday. And the next thing I know, well, you know what? I'm not going to step on it. Zicky Dice, welcome to the program.
Well, Zicky's mic's off.
Yeah, Zicky, go into the settings and fix your mic. You'll see it. And then use whatever, and then you'll find whatever interface that you're using when you go into the microphone.
Okay. While Zicky's fixing his microphone, I mean, if you haven't heard this story, you haven't seen this yet. Emilio, you look like you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I followed the whole thing. I was watching from beginning to end on Zicky's social media.
It's incredible.
From going there to hanging out and to getting fucking paintbrushed.
I mean, dude. Jesus Christ.
So the first shot, he eats like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right?
I need his mic to work because I need the machine gun. The way he told it to me standing in my dining room last night, I nearly fell out of my chair.
Hold on. The way Emilio said it though, he just got paintbrushed.
Bro, the shot it felt like thunder. It was like you crack it.
The thunder down under.
You just heard it. You just heard it echo, man. It was insane. and then all of a sudden, a couple hours later, hey guys, it's me. I'm in the hospital right now. And he was like, I think I have an orbital bone fracture. I don't know. My face feels all right. But meanwhile, he says his face feels all right. But this shit's like out to here on him. It's like swollen. Yeah. And you see Marty the Moth's handprints on his cheeks.
Marty the Moth's handprints all over him.
So let me tell you what I think, what I heard of this.
Okay.
The big LG tells me about it.
Right.
And then somebody, I see Zicky's backstage now, and I know he can hear me. I want to say this before he pops back on.
Okay.
Somebody goes, yeah, it's crazy, man. Zicky had a slap fight with his friend, or not slap fight, a power slap.
Yeah, he had a power slap fight with his friend.
He did. He had a slap fight with his buddy. But they go, he had a slap fight. He did power slap,
yes,
but he power slapped with his friends, so they were probably taking it easy on each other. Somebody said that around us, right, Gallows? Right.
I said.
You said it.
Behind Zicky's back, before I even said it to him, I go, they have to be working this. They're obviously boys. They're going to go over there, pretty smart. And then,
so Gallows.
And then the aftermath.
So as that happened, I watched this guy power slap Zicky, and I went, damn it, I don't know, dog. That don't look like they're having that don't look like a good time.
Dog, Zicky Dice got slapped like he was owed money, bro. Like somebody
gotta hear. So right. when I get the update, I'm gonna let him tell it.
I'm telling you.
Have you talked to Marty? And he said, yeah, Marty gave me a call. And you got to hear You got to hear this.
I actually think it's funnier. We just keep talking about Zicky getting slapped and not letting him come on and tell the story.
You got to let him tell the story, bro.
All right, here we go. Zicky Dice.
Is the mic working?
The mic is working.
Gentlemen, I was so excited I had to mute myself, make sure I'm on my best behavior. It's the
Yes,
first
good
time
job.
Top Live. You know, I can't get it ruined for us.
Welcome to the party, Zicky. So you went and did Power Slap.
Yeah, yep, man. I'll tell you.
How does Power Slap come about? How do you even get a hold of that?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I got called by a literal clown, Kazarni, Sin Bodhi. Yes.
Okay.
He called me and he said, "Hey, brother, do you want to make $10,000? It's not pro wrestling." And all of a sudden, you know, you put that money stack on that fishing line and you throw the reel my way. You got the I'm chasing it. And I said, "You got my interest." And he says, "It's Power Slap." And I said, "Oh, fuck." So you
signed the contract and then realized what it was.
They flew 30 wrestlers out. He brought in 30 wrestlers for our combine to the UFC Apex Center in Vegas. Okay. We were paid to be there. Okay. And I hate to say it, Power Slappers, but if you all did your job right, they wouldn't have to bring us pro wrestlers in. I'm sorry.
There we go.
I'm sorry, baby.
Little shot at the Power Slappers.
You know, you got guys that can slap, but they can't get me emotionally invested in these fights. You know, so they brought us in. You know, we did some training.
How do you train for Power Slap? You just slap the shit out of each other?
So it's still in its infancy. They recommend that we don't get slapped. We do work on defense techniques and obviously a slap technique. There's different techniques, and we had the champions there showing us how to slap.
That's why your voice is stumbling a little there because all the techniques that Marty used on you.
Brother, I got 4 broken bones. I have a broken orbital. I have 2 fractures in my sinus and a fracture in my jawline.
Jeez. But so you got that 10,000.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's got a hole in his face. He's got a hole in his face. I took my finger.
Did the 10,000 go to fixing your jaw?
No. I'm glad a lot of people ask, why the hell did you do this? Is it pretty outlandish? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I let a grown man slap me as hard as he possibly could. So Sin calls me. They had a few fights in Vegas. He goes, "Hey, we want you to debut in Abu Dhabi, of all places."
What a debut.
Of all places. And I'm like, I'm in. He goes, "I think it's going to be you versus Marty the Moth." And I was like, okay, I got this in the bag for sure. I'm going to knock Marty out.
So you were sure you're going to knock Marty's ass
I was sure I was going to knock him out. I was sure of it. And
so this isn't wrestler confidence. This is you're like, I got this. It's Marty. No problem.
I called that they do a coin toss usually 2 weeks before to see who goes first. I called that Marty was going to win that coin toss, and sure enough, he did. I called it.
Double-headed quarter strikes
so
again,
now,
brother.
You know, and they tell you 2 weeks before. I raised my hand to the commission. And I said, "Hey, is it cool if we find out who gets slapped first night of?" And he goes, "Why would you want to do that?" And I was like, "My Ritalin anxiety, for Christ's sake."
Well, yeah,
I don't want
to
sit there for 2 weeks and prep that this grown-ass man has to fucking bitch slap me. And I have to let him. If you flinching is the worst foul you can do in the sport. If you flinch, you get slapped again.
What?
Yes.
Is that real?
Yes.
Holy shit.
So why in the hell would I want to get slapped twice? They had a fight the other night. This guy got slapped 3 times in 1 round because he couldn't stop flinching.
That's terrible.
You know?
Okay. So get us to Abu Dhabi.
They get us to Abu Dhabi. I go ride. I'm hanging out. Marty brings his wife. We're hanging out. We go to dinner 5 nights in a row. We go camel riding together. We go to SeaWorld together. We're having a blast. Blast. We get to the weigh-in, and I said, "This guy's going to take my head off. I have to start pissing myself off." So I started talking shit to him at the weigh-in. I told him I was going to put him to sleep and bring a pillow and a blanket. I was going to knock him out.
Okay. And now this is on stage in front of everybody.
This is on stage in front of the cameras. Okay. We almost got put on the main card. There was a vote. We dominated that as soon as we started putting some publicity behind it. We were in our hotel room till 3 a.m. trying to get on the main card.
That's great.
And working together to get there. We almost got there. So we slapped in front of about 15 people. I'll be honest with you. So we go to Abu Dhabi. They have us in separate rooms. We're not allowed to ride together. We're not allowed to leave the venue together.
Kayfabe is back, brother.
No, brother. We're not. Yeah, we're not allowed to talk to each other.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah. In case, and well, think about it. What if you're the poor driver from Abu Dhabi and you got these 2 guys who just slapped each other? Now they want to take each other's heads off in the van.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So Marty walks out. They play my music. I'm out first, and I did exactly the way I entered the ring. I crawled and I hit the slam and I landed the pose. I'm working the cameras. I licked my thing, and I have to get in the weird mode, And I see Sin look at
the performance is over, pal.
Dude, it's slap time. I have to get to that.
Slap time.
I have to get to that sick side of me, like the reason we're here.
Sure.
And he comes out, he hits his music, he comes out. This motherfucker grabs the chalk and goes, yeah, all over his face, and he's just covered in chalk. And I was like, oh fuck. In my head, you're
he's
like
pumped. Yeah, he's pumped.
Here we go.
He's ready to slap the hell out of you.
So I stand in there. He goes first. I go, all right, red corner goes first. Marty's up first. And I sit there, and I remember going over with my coaches. Shout out to Manny, Coach No Love.
Coach No Love.
Fucking dude. I really worked. A lot of people were working on their slap. I was working on my defense because I knew I had to eat one, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I will be damned if there's a viral clip of me going to sleep. I'll be damned. Damned.
Okay.
So I wanted to test my wit, and so we go up, and they told me to stare at his belly button. I bite down on my mouthpiece as hard as I possibly could. I follow the slap with my eyes, and I just blow out air like while he slaps me. And there's been a few times stupidly in my career that I've called, hey, hit me in the chair with the hand as hard as you possibly can, and you got to stand there and take it. So that's kind of where I went in my mind. It's like, all right, we called this shit. He's fucking slapping me, and I have to eat it.
Right.
So he winds up and he smacks the fuck out of me. And the first one, I stumbled back twice. I said, oh, fuck. And then I start humping my stick. I started doing the Happy Gilmore with the stick. Because I have to show the judges that slap ain't shit, dude.
So
it's not shit. Yeah. It's my turn.
As your adrenaline going wild.
Oh, as soon as he smacked me, I didn't know who was around. I was like, oh, we're in. I knew that was going to happen. I was like, we're in.
Sure.
And so I go up, I chalk up on my hand, I come in, and I smack the fuck out of him. And he does not move. He does not move.
That's your worst nightmare in a bar.
You want to know the feeling how, dude, when you smack a grown man as hard as you fucking possibly can, and he just goes, like a fucking dude. Dude, he's got a fuck. And then I immediately realized that he's got a chin and a neck on him. And
he's a big dude. Marty's a big guy. We came back.
My coach said, I heard you talking about it all week. He goes, he really does have a big head. I was like, I told you, bro. I was like, he's got a fucking big head. A big head. And he's got probably a gumball for a brain, so knocking him out is going to be hard.
Gumball for a brain.
It's going to be hard.
A garbanzo bean. Here on Talking Shop.
You know what?
Live on YouTube.
So we, and he eats my slap, so it's time to get slapped again. I eat that one. Boom, and now the adrenaline's going even more.
Now, do you feel any semblance of injury by this point after slap number 2?
No, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. I'm listening to my coach. My coach is telling me I need to bring my slap down because I was like coming across, but I need to bring it straight across. Okay. And I was like, okay, I need to move him. So I eat his slap. He eats my second one. Now we're going to round 3. And I was like, oh, fuck. His first slap, we think that this is the one that broke my face, was the third slap. If it happened earlier, kudos to me because I'm gonna toot my own horn. That's just badass, you know. And he smacks me, and I hear Bisbing on commentary. He goes, "He's not dancing this time," and I gave him a smirk, like, "Oh fuck, you fucking rocked me, bro. You rocked me."
He's not dancing this time.
No, not dancing. My third slap. I also got in trouble, boys. After my first slap. Yeah, no surprise there. After my first slap, I did my famous mouth coil magic trick to Marty, and the commission got upset about that because they thought it was in my mouth the whole time. But now I'm gonna be the reason brothers get frisked.
You get frisked before you step onto the stage, so you're not
Zicky
carrying
brought a magic
paraphernalia.
trick up. But you know what? You brought me in entertained. That's what I'm gonna do. I ate this motherfucker slap. I'm gonna show you by abracadabra, homie. It's did nothing. So we go to round 3, and that's his best slap on me and my best slap on him, and we went to judge's decision, and Marty got the victory, 30-27. So he won every round, which is it could have been anyone's fight. I'm just proud that there's not a viral clip of me getting knocked out. B, I sat there and ate this grown man's 3 fucking slaps.
Okay, so real quick now, I don't
proud of you, dude.
We got
Thanks,
someone else in the queue there. So then you got to explain to everybody what takes place next.
So they move us to you go immediately to a doctor in the back tent. They separate us. Marty has his own doctor. I have my own doctor.
Now, are you seeing like
brother, I can feel my cheek now is burning hot. I can feel it Oh, here, like he said, fucking cartoon golf ball, right? And so I go in the back, and the doctor.
Now, is your ear ringing as well? Like,
no, they gave you earplugs to twist into your ears. Thank God. I twisted that shit in because I've had a perforated eardrum, and that shit sucks. Shit sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sorry. Go ahead.
We go to the doctor, and he tells he had this young girl with him, like maybe, I don't know, an apprentice, an intern or some shit. And the doctor tells her to put the gloves on. She goes, I want you to feel something in this man's face. I immediately knew. I was like, you got the trainee putting on the gloves to feel me?
Yeah, there's definitely a hole in your face.
I'm fucked. And right here, my black eye's a little better, but right here, my orbital is broken and it's resting on top of each other. So I actually have a lump. So instead of it being connected like this, it's like this. My teeth are still numb on the side. I get a cracking in my jaw. It's been very painful. It looks like I'm going to have to get surgery. You guys had asked. I'm out from wrestling for at least 6 months, which really sucks because Zicky's my full-time job.
Right.
And which really sucks. But the reason why I did it is I'm under the TKO umbrella. I'm one slap away, one promo away from having a conversation.
Have to take care of you, and you could have the conversation you have on the pro wrestling end. We discussed that last night. So it was pretty. I understand your motivation on that end. What I didn't understand, dear Zicky, friend of mine, was what you were thinking when you get on an airplane to fly all that way back home from Abu Dhabi with your face broken. I was so worried you're going to get a blood clot.
I was terrified. UFC doctors cleared us. The doctors there, I think because they found out it was UFC, wanted to keep us for a week straight. And they gave me ibuprofen and Tylenol. I'm sorry, it did not help. I saw my doctor as soon as I got back to the States, but I am covered by them. I have to go for another CT scan here, and then everything's taken care of. So with you, DiCaprio, I'm gonna look young too. I might get like the face off. I might choose a new face.
You
know
should
what I'm saying?
definitely choose something
like
a
little Botox in there.
You should tell them, yo, I want to look like Henry Cavill
type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
type shit. Like it's on the house. Like come on.
Now I'm watching this on his, like, he's documenting all this on Instagram and shit. Right?
So they're gonna drop this power slap video hopefully here soon. Marty versus myself. The clip is on Power Slap's social media. But Marty called me the other day and he said, "Hey man, did you try and knock me out?" And I said, "Yes." Yes, I did.
Well, of course, Marty.
Fuck yeah. And he goes, I think I'm gonna go get an X-ray. My jaw hurts really bad. And I said, oh, it does. Yeah, go get that shit checked.
So has Marty gotten the X-ray?
He's going this week. Congrats to him. He did get a nice bonus in his purse. I also almost didn't make weight.
He didn't split it for you. Didn't make weight.
I almost didn't make weight. And he's trying to get me to go to the buffet and drink with him and his wife because we're hanging out and I'm bored as shit. There's no gimmicks allowed in Abu Dhabi. One of the guys, I don't want to tell you about what happened to one of the guys, but
sure.
Yeah.
No need.
But
it's not. We're not in the late night hour yet.
No. But Marty did call and check up, and I'm glad that I got to make my debut with Marty because we have that unspoken rule in wrestling. If I fuck you up, I'm going to call and check in. I'm going to the hospital.
It's the right thing to do. I'm glad you guys handled it that way. Before we have to kick you out of here to get on to the next quick hitter, where can they find you? I know that you're everywhere.
I'm so glad you asked. Shout out to Raw Garden for keeping me nice and chilled throughout the stream. Check them out. Also, shout out to playfame.com. I am back on Twitch. I've given away almost 6,000 sweepstakes coins on playfame.com this week. So if you want to come spin some slots with Zicky, I'm live, playfame.com/@ZickyDice and live on Twitch. Gentlemen, I hope this isn't a tease. It's such a I'm rolling the dice, baby. We're playing spinning slots, roulettes, craps, the blackjacks.
Well, I was trying to keep a straight face. I wanted to tell this Zicky story. Me and Gallows fought Zicky and Johnny Swinger in Dublin, Georgia. We did a street fight naturally because that's what Gallows and I excel at. Right?
We love street fight.
I love them too.
We did a street fight around a gym. I'm over there brother punching Zicky. I brother punch Zicky in the head. He punches me back. We're barely touching each other because we're working, right?
All right.
I give Zicky a big punch right to his stomach. He sells his stomach over. He looks over, and there's an old. There's an older lady.
God.
There's an older lady in a wheelchair. There's an older lady in a wheelchair. and she's just watching. I mean, she's having the time of her life.
She was.
But Zicky sells that shot to the stomach over. As he's selling, he puts his hands on the back of that lady's wheelchair and just starts driving her away.
Guys, if you wonder what I'm laughing at on TikTok, TalkNShop on YouTube right now. TalkNShop is live. Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
Oh shit.
Emilio Sparks, Zicky Dice, join us.
You know what? We might have to have a rematch. Swing Daddy called me the other night. He was asking what's creeping on the street.
He's ready to dust off the tag team boots, is he? I got you.
Quick swinger story. We're at Impact, and I said, "Hey, bud, let's do a contest. Who can bump the least tonight?" He goes, "I win. I haven't bumped in 30 years."
There you have it, folks.
Love Swing Daddy. Gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. I hope this isn't a tease. The world's been waiting for TalkNShop Live. This has been great. It's been a pleasure. I will definitely be back. I'm like a hemorrhoid, fellas. I'm like a hemorrhoid here.
Thank you for being a friend of the program. Good brother. Thanks for sharing that wisdom.
Call me the good nephew.
The good nephew, Zicky Dice, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming to the shop, baby.
Love you guys. Be safe. Have fun.
Thanks, brother.
All I know is I just got banned on TikTok for pushing gambling.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They have rules. So it's like if they hear somebody say something like that, it has one of the blocks up. So it bans you for like a couple of days. So you definitely got strikes.
I'm banned for a couple of days now because I pushed gambling. That's not true.
I'm taking over your TikTok right now. Let me ask you, if you're on TikTok live, jump over to the TalkNShop YouTube channel. We are live. The podcast is live.
Now, let me ask you guys something. Would you do the power slap with each other? Like, would you guys paintbrush and
no, we already did it in Japan. It was very late at night. We both agreed it didn't need to happen again.
No,
I will say
Japan with beers is different from Abu Dhabi with about 20 racks apiece.
So I'll say this. I 100% would not do power slap with Gallows. I wouldn't do power slap with anybody because I'm going to sleep immediately.
Well, I mean,
I'll say this: we were in Japan,
but
we were in Japan in 2000. Let's just say 2015. We probably drank 100 beers. Gallows fell asleep at the table. We were out eating with a sponsor, and it was late. He falls asleep like this.
Yeah.
He's snoring.
And you paintbrushed me.
And I'm probably 20 beers deep in. I look over at him and I go, look at him. Look at him asleep. I walk over and I slap him upside the back of his head. And now let me say something. That's not the way we play. That's not the way that's not the way we have fun. That's not the way we joke around. I wouldn't do that to him ever because he can kill me. Well, I slap him. He wakes up. And at first I slap him and all the Japanese sponsors go, "Oh!" They all start laughing. Big man wakes up and looks at me with I've never seen a stare like this.
100 miles.
He stands up and he slaps me back so hard I did a 760. You know? Yeah, and that's about the last bit I remember of it. You know,
that was the only time we've ever had that type of altercation. Whatever.
Because that's not the way we joke around.
Chad cried.
November 20th. We've got a big debut with
a monstrous debut.
MLW, right? Big LG. It's our first show there. We've been, with around Court Bauer. We've been around MLW for a long time.
Yeah. I was saying this earlier. I did media for the big Charleston show, November the 20th. MLW partners up with Don Gatto Tequila. It's the best deal in professional wrestling today. You can get a ticket right now for just $15. It's a loaded card. I was saying this earlier. I've known Court Bauer for literally 20 years. He was my writer in developmental. He later on takes on TalkNShop, the original form on MLW radio. And it's just taken this long for this all to come together. But we are making our MLW debut. We are fighting the Skyscrapers, Donovan Dijak, Bishop Dyer for the MLW World Tag Team titles. But furthermore, we have a guy, he's been in MLW since 2017, on his way into the shop. He's a professional fighting legend. He's a New Japan Pro Wrestling and MLW superstar. He is the great Tom Lawler. Let's bring him into the shop.
Yes. And I also do not want to power slap with Tom.
Do not.
What's up, guys?
What's up, brother? Thanks for coming.
On?
How you doing, man?
Thanks for the intro. I don't know how I can follow the power slap legend himself, Zicky Dice. The guy, he made it on the air with a extremely shattered face. So that guy's tougher than I could ever hope to be.
Dude,
Well,
Tom, would you power slap if the price was right at this point, or would you just say I'm good?
It's got to be higher, right?
It's got to be high.
I've been approached. I've been asked.
Okay, yeah, because you would be a massive get, I feel like, for power slap with your background, right?
Well, yeah. And there was also, I had an incident on The Ultimate Fighter where I punched a guy in the bathroom who was like,
oh yeah,
135 pounds, and I'm 210 pounds, and that was kind of like the precursor of power slap.
I love it.
So you got it started.
I wouldn't say I started it, but I maybe revolutionized it.
Yeah. The idea came from Filthy Tom Lawler, ladies and gentlemen. That's a TalkNShop exclusive. I love that.
Also, it would have been a great segue earlier. Carl, you were talking about betting, and I don't know if you've been paying attention, but there's a big betting scandal in the UFC right now. So
dude, I just saw that, man. That is crazy. We saw it in Japan when we were leaving with sumo wrestling, and now there's a betting scandal in UFC. It's wild.
Tom, could you explain that a little more? Like, what happens if they do get caught? What's the ramifications? Like, how much money goes back? Like, there's some tentacles with this. It's deep.
Yeah. Okay. So there was a fight on the undercard between Isaac Dulgarian and Yadir Del Valle, and there was something like $16 million came in on this random undercard fight on the underdog, and a lot of it was to win by first round submission, which, like, Dulgarian, I don't know that he had ever been finished at all in any of his fights. So it got flagged by the sports books like immediately, and they notified the UFC, and the UFC went to him and was like, "Hey, what's going on here?" And he was like, "It's all good. It's on the up and up." And they let the fight go on, but then the sports books were like, "Nah, something's up." They they refunded the money for a lot of the bettors, which never happens. Like, what sports books willingly going to give you back money? None of them. So now that guy got cut from the UFC. He's gone. He's going to be screwed. He'll probably never fight again. But now the FBI has to investigate this. So it comes down to like how much liability is on the UFC for even letting this fight happen in the first place.
How deep does it go?
UFC has employed morons like Matt Riddle and myself before in the past. So I'm really surprised.
Hey, man, the MLW, I was saying this earlier to move it over to that for a second, but what a great, since I've been refamiliarizing myself with the show a little bit, what an amazingly in-depth, great, and wacky, wild roster. It feels perfect for the Good Brothers to make a new home there. Watching you, watching the Riddler, watching Cruel, who was a baby boy of mine here in the Georgia independent scene years ago, and what he's turned out to be. I really dig watching the show. Talk about MLW and why you've been there for as long as you have, probably as long as anybody on that roster, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, you encapsulated it pretty good without even mentioning, some of the stars from CMLL that are there now. But there's a variety of different wrestling styles across the world, and you pretty much get all of them represented in MLW in one form or another. There's guys, hey, you mentioned Cruel, one of the best hardcore deathmatch wrestlers out right now. He's the champion. You have guys, obviously we mentioned Matt Riddle, myself. Matt Riddle's wrestling Killer Cross on the Fury show. So there's three guys right off the top of the rip who have MMA backgrounds. There's obviously well-versed professional wrestlers like yourselves, guys who are workers through and through in the business. At the same token, you get a guy like Donovan Douchebag, who could do anything out there. Then you take Kojima.
Cozy Lariat, baby.
Right? You bring in some of the other stars from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and then we could just look at the Opera Cup finals, which are taking place at this show at the Charleston Music Hall. And that'll show you, like, the best luchadors in the world are also fighting in MLW. So, you get the best wrestlers from all the styles. I mean, what more
everywhere.
No, it's a
Shotzi
good-
Blackheart.
It's
a good
Gigi
roster,
Dolan
man.
on that card. It's gonna be it's
No,
gonna
it's
be
a good
night.
roster. I remember working there for a brief period from like 2019 to about 2020, and they had some incredible people there. Akira Kwan was there, 5150. I mean, Richard Holiday, Hammerstone fought too. I mean,
Hammerstone's back in the fold. And you have a lot of those same guys, and then you add in Tequila from Don
Gatto, man. Come on. This is the show for us to debut on. I'm super duper excited. And also, Tom, if they can't be there live and in person, which we hope that they can if they're in the Charleston, South Carolina area, but you can watch along live on YouTube, correct? Through the MLW channel?
Yeah, you can watch live on YouTube, and not only on YouTube, but you can also watch on BN Sports, which is
Sports.
That is I don't even know what people call it anymore, but you can get it with rabbit ears. It's domestic terrestrial television.
It's television, brother.
Yeah, it's TV, a lost art form. You know,
we've been trying to get Talking Shop on BN for a while. It's going to happen soon. We've been
Gord,
talking
if you're
about
listening,
5 years.
We'll take a deal on BN Sports. We agree. Terms are agreed to.
Be an awesome lead-in for soccer.
See, now we're talking.
That's great.
Well, because Gallows and I have been locked up for a while. It's like locked up in just in contracts, and so it's been nice to get back out and see like what is going on in the world, and to kind of dive back into what MLW is, and then get back and in touch with Court again recently has been a lot. It's been a lot of fun, dude. There's a lot of it's exciting. November 20th is gonna be really cool.
Yeah. The show, like, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, there's like all these different styles. It kind of reminds me of like the old IGF shows.
Oh yeah.
All this wild stuff. You'll give me
a bit of insanity.
Hold on.
But that's what makes it fun to watch, because you don't know what's going to happen next. And I've never seen an MLW format before.
Wait, I just want to watch this.
Dude, look at the jump he's doing.
Look at the vertical on the filthy one.
Not even a little stool.
I just had a full hip replacement 2 months ago. So
holy shit,
you did.
But I'm wondering if we're going to get a replay of my favorite match in IGF history.
Here we go.
I'm wondering if Inoki is going to come out. Probably not. Might have to be me. Might have to be.
Yeah. You might have to play the role of Inoki for this particular spot.
I might have to come out and Masachono probably won't be there, so I can't slap him.
I hope he's there.
Maybe I'll have to slap Kojima around and ring the bell when you're in the ring there, Gallows.
That'll be
holy shit.
Gallows' favorite.
What a night that was. And he might also slap you. Slap me for what? He's very
That's
bad.
still the greatest, one of the greatest. Can I slap him back? No.
Can I slap him back? No, don't slap him back. Okay.
I'm still thinking about poor Zicky's face, but I think Zicky got slapped so hard that his slap back, he just couldn't slap very well back because he was still so he was discombobulated,
How could you defend a slap from the former Lucha Underground champion? Anyway?
That's right. Well, when Zicky started talking about the trajectory of his follow-up slap, I thought.
When he said that he ate that, Zicky was like, I powered up and I gave him my all, and he just took it. Right there, you're emasculated, bro. You're done. There's no way that you're channeling any type of power of your forefathers to fucking mollywop this dude. It's not happening. It's
Marty.
not.
Marty wound up. He came back and he put that flesh right inside of Zicky. And did you guys watch it?
Yeah.
I seen. Yeah.
I was actually impressed by both of them.
I did.
Well, I swear, when I first saw it, I didn't realize it was actual power slap. I just thought like Zicky found some gimmicked way for him and Marty to go fake slap each other.
That's what I thought too.
I
go, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what happened, isn't it?
I thought, he's gonna make a quick
find out
payday
that the structure of his face is destroyed.
It takes balls to do that, though, right? Coming from the world of professional wrestling and then into this, where it's like, I gotta do this now, and then like to really like to hype yourself up to get openly slapped in the face, and we've seen it. I've seen people.
The psyche of a professional power slapper. That's a deep dive for another day here on the program.
Yeah, sometimes you get in there in the ring with the wrong guy, though, and you're doing it for a lot less money than 20 G's a shot or whatever these guys are making.
Holy shit!
He's got a lot of balls. Tom, I want to ask you one more thing before you dip out of here. Everything with the main event fight in 231. What's your stance on the eye pokes and the gloves in UFC right now? What's going on? What do you think about all that?
Yeah, I think they should definitely make some sort of change. They actually, had different gloves for a little bit, and then John Jones complained, and they changed them back.
Yeah,
and Bellator also had some eye poke issues, and they designed new gloves, and those gloves are gone. But ironically, the very first Bellator fight in the new eye poke, eye poke ready gloves ended in an eye poke. And then I swear. And then after that, the instances did go down. But it's not like we haven't had better technology for years. You know what I mean?
Sure.
If you look at the gloves from Japan, they're made differently. They curve differently. You can't even poke anybody in the eyes. So it's not like we haven't already figured this out. We're just dealing with old technology. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Tom, do you miss? Are you still doing any of the UFC right now at all? Do you do any fighting at all?
I mean, I can't even train because of this
hip situation.
But, I was doing like jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, but I'm kind of aged out. Yeah.
Gallows doesn't like when brothers say that because we're not aged out. You're not aged out.
Tom, you look great, buddy. You look young. You look healthy. You look vibrant. I'm
wearing a college
on
kid.
TalkNShop.
Wearing a wig all the time. That's why you thought I look good.
I didn't want to say anything, but I was thinking he's got hair like Bill Murray in Kingpin. I'm like, I like it, but.
Tom, do you still wear the short shorts with the cutoffs with the Canadian vest as well, or no?
I've been trying to get out of those for so long, but I just accepted it and kept them on for like 5 years now.
I remember when I first met you. I remember when I first met you at an MLW show backstage. You come in, you got the short shorts, literally cut where you almost see the crack of your ass. You're wearing like the cut off jean shirt and thonged flip flops, and I'm like, yo, this brother's real, bro. This is as real as
this guy doesn't give a fuck.
I don't give a
he doesn't care. And he can fight. Like, what's he? I mean, what are you gonna do?
What's he got to prove?
You're good.
Hey, you got funny shorts. Let's go. No, I'm good.
There we go. I'm good.
Tom, I appreciate you for coming in. I really, truly appreciate it. It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch you guys. I'll be on commentary along with Joe Dombrowski.
Put us over, brother Tom, please.
I'll have the best seat in the house. So, I also accept bribes and tips if.
Well, we're into both. We're into both. Yeah. There's no betting in MLW yet that I know of, so we'll be.
Clearly, I'm into gambling. I got flagged on TikTok for pushing gambling.
Hey, in my past background, I know some people.
I'm sure you do, good brother.
Filthy Tom, thank you, baby. Appreciate you.
Thanks, brother.
Filthy Tom, what a dude. What a
life and career,
guy,
Filthy
right?
Tom
He's
Lawler.
a legit badass. Probably, he is a legit badass. Like he can.
TikTok
the
live,
definition of I can go is Tom Lawler can go.
Look, Gallows, is he doing TikTok right now?
Yeah, I'm TikToking, man. Come on.
I wish you'd get banned too. Okay, somebody get him banned.
No, I'm not banned from TikTok.
He's
I'm
smart,
live, brother.
No, he's smart. Yeah. He's not.
I didn't say any of those. I didn't say any of those phrases that you said to get myself banned. Talking about illegal stuff.
Gallows, you could become a big TikToker. Gallows, do you watch TikTok often? Do you both go on TikTok often?
No,
like I'm on it every night.
No,
it's my favorite thing
about it. But I do know that I've been live for a while. It looks like
you could tell people to give you gifts on the thing too.
1,800 people are watching me right
So the 1,800 people that you have watching, they could send you gifts, and that can move you up the ranks in the algorithm.
Gifts.
Yeah, you tell them,
guys, if you'd like to give me a gift,
coins, universes, galaxies.
How do I know how many gifts that I have? I've never done this.
No, you'll see it. People will send it to you, and then you'll it'll make like.
I thought I had 1,800. Maybe that's how many clicked on it, because I feel like there's like 7 actually.
Yeah. There was like 1,800.
But they'll like it as well, though, which is.
Well, I appreciate those of you who are watching me podcast and you can't hear my podcast companions. Thank you very much.
So
TikTok live. I'll be back next week. I'm gonna bow out of here. Come on over to YouTube. TalkNShop. See you later.
You should definitely go on every day and just yap for about 45 minutes. Let's say you're in this sauna. You could do
People would
sauna
hate me
talk with
on there.
Gallows.
I say my kids are on it. My kids are on TikTok a lot for sure.
Do they do the
we-
6'7" thing, Chad?
Yeah.
What's that?
thing?
Are they
Chad had to
6'7"?
explain the 6'7"
Yeah.
thing to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6'7". There's a new one though.
Incredible.
It's called 6'1", I believe.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
well, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's something new.
Yeah.
Guys, wait, so if you're a fan of Talking Shop, there's been a rise in the Pateron, patreon.com/Talking Shop.
Yes.
Occasionally, I get in there and do a machine gun morning radio.
Right.
I really enjoy this. I enjoy talking to people that get us. I enjoy talking to people that understand our humor. Emilio DiCaprio understands our humor.
Yes.
DJ Dominguez understands our humor.
The great Falcons nester, Easy E, who is behind me right now, just fell asleep on the couch listening to us live here.
Well, it's rather
Everybody
soothing.
understands. Everybody that's in the Patreon, we call them the Falcons Nest. They understand our humor, but I need to set this stage properly because
this is the main event of live. Here we go.
it's something. We watched AEW, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, the
It
most
was good. It was
important.
good. What do you
the
say
most-
was good?
It was great. It was really good. But
But you say that though. You say you'll get to something and then you never get to it.
Well, this is a little more important right now, Balls.
yeah, we'll deep dive on that later, Amelia.
I'm just saying everything. That's a deep dive for another day. Not just
Another day we'll get.
Well,
to
now
that.
that we're live and we have no time constraints, anything. can
But
happen.
here is something that has been so interesting to me as I became friends with our people inside the Patreon, inside the Falcons Nest.
Sure.
As I came in there and I did the machine gun morning radios and I started talking to these people and I really truly formed bonds with a lot of them. I started to find out a lot of their own personal things that were going on. And this one story, it really stood out.
Sure, of course.
did it involve a cuck or no? Because I know
Yeah,
there's some cuck talk in there, right? Yeah.
There's a lot of cuck chair. in the Falcons nest.
I mean, it was so funny. It took me. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle what happened to this.
It's one of the funniest stories I've ever heard, and I've heard some really funny shit in my time.
And so I'll set the stage for our new fans or our fans that might not have heard this at all. There's a
And
guy.
our fans who are sick of hearing it, sorry, you have to hear it again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And there's a guy. Those horns are getting me. There's a brother inside the Falcons Nest. His name is Grayson. He's a great kid. He's became a buddy. He's became a buddy of mine.
Great kid.
So he had a girlfriend at the time.
his dare we say former girlfriend.
Yeah. He had a girlfriend at the time.
You taking a smackdown or some shit, right?
Yeah. And well,
Whew.
he took so he left his girlfriend at home and he was going to go take his mother to SmackDown.
Oh, good Christian
Mother
boy.
daughter day, mother Sunday.
What a nice kid.
A good Christian boy.
Yes, very
He
thoughtful.
Him and his mother, boom, on the road to Knoxville to the big arena in Knoxville. He's taking his mom up to the big side, baby.
Yep, big side of Knoxville.
He leaves his girlfriend at home. He leaves his girlfriend at home, and his girlfriend goes and hangs out with her friend.
Sure.
And her friend's husband.
Well, maybe she was a bit of a bad influence.
Right. Well, Grayson goes to SmackDown. He's having the time of his life.
Who wouldn't?
I
Wholesome
think
fun with his mother.
this is when Jay Uso is really starting his rise.
Yeah.
And I even had heard from another friend of ours inside the Falcons Nest. His name is Emerson. They met there. Well, they were taking pictures of Grayson. Grayson was actually up yeeting. He was doing the yeet dance with Jay Uso.
Yeah.
He was doing
I heard he memorized LA Knight's entire promo while the next portion of the story was taking place.
He was doing the Jay Uso yeet.
His girlfriend was getting the skeet.
And the whole sound effects.
Oh gosh.
And man, the whole time, and the next day he found out that his girlfriend was hooking up with his friend with her friend and her friend's husband.
And in a
Well,
triple
he was-
in a triple threat match that
a
outlasted
triple-
the SmackDown main
Yeah,
event.
be careful here, guys, because we're on YouTube Live.
Yeah, and that's we're keeping it very, very, very triple threat
match
Okay.
at SmackDown, or behind the dumpster at Applebee's. Who knows?
Yep. And there's no need to get graphic. I just want to say here is our friend Grayson the Hoot. Welcome.
There he is.
So the real question is, how did you find out that this happened behind an Arby's steakhouse?
Well, he told us.
No. I know him. How did he find out that his girl? Like he obviously he told
I don't
you.
think his mic's on, boys.
Grayson, unmute yourself.
Okay,
bud.
hey, I'm here.
Grayson,
Okay.
what's
I'm
up,
here.
buddy?
Sorry about
Welcome.
that.
So
Are you just
puff your
Hey,
huffing on
guys.
the cancer stick right now?
Yeah, puff your ret. Take a
I
nice,
am because
take
I
a nice inhale, and then tell us the story about how you figured out your lady
Yeah,
was.
put out that
was
Camel
cheating.
Red and tell us the story.
Yeah. Is it a Marlboro? Or is it a Newport? What are you smoking?
L&M's, baby.
Okay.
We got to get you off
Marlboro
those
or
sticks, brother.
menthol.
All
There
right.
you
So
go.
now tell us how this happened. How did you find this out? Walk us through it. We're here for you, my friend.
Always.
Okay, so let me lay the table a little bit more. Thank you for the intro, Chad, and shout out to Daniel for those yeet sound effects. That had me dying. I wasn't even prepared for that.
Stuff. Very good stuff.
Daniel, hit us with one more. Daniel,
Anyway.
hit us with it again.
One more time. One more time.
Want me to run it back? Ooh.
Now I wonder if during the triple threat match, if there were any yeets.
It was a three-way dance, if you will.
Yeah. ECW style. I get it.
So
It was a hardcore
I
match. We
was-
do know that, so it probably did take place in ECW actually.
Take your time. We're here for you.
mixed tag.
Mixed tag, of course.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Hardcore though.
so
Hardcore though.
part of the story that was forgotten about was as me and my mother were going, and this was for Mother's Day. This was a gift to my mother because she's a massive Cody Rhodes fan, and she just wanted to see Cody Rhodes more than anybody. So
Wow.
I got tickets.
Gotcha. And what ended up
So-
ensuing was a real American nightmare, if you ask me.
Exactly. There were some real Shattered Dreams happening.
Yeah.
It was the Shattered Dreams production. So
Yes, it was, Grayson. Yes, it was.
my mother was driving because I said, since I, have, I'm, doing this gift, I want to go and I want to get really drunk before going in.
No, naturally. That's what you always
Yeah.
want to do on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
Which
wanna
my
be a
mom likes to
wrestling
drink
fan.
too.
Okay.
My mom drinks and smokes too, so it was cool.
It's a family affair.
And
I get it.
exactly. So we got up there, and I'm supposed to meet Emerson before going in because we became friends through the Falcon's Nest.
The great Emerson Pendergrass.
And shout out the heel at the heel table, Hill Emerson.
That's the man.
Anyway, I was supposed to meet him for the first time and his lovely lady Lindsay. Well,
Sure, of course.
I was so drunk, I left my phone in the hotel room. I forgot. I couldn't find it anywhere. Me and my mom tried looking everywhere in my room to find it.
Yeah.
It was nowhere to be found. Anyway, so I messaged Emerson the whole time on my mom's phone, trying to get a hold of him. Well, we didn't get a hold of each other until afterwards. So I got back to the hotel, found my phone. Well, while all this happening, I had a great time. And the next day, the day after I got back, so it was like 2 days later. It was on Sunday when I found out, I believe, or Monday. I get a text while I'm at work saying, "Hey, we really have to talk after you get off," and that's not good. So I texted Chad, Uncle Carl here,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm really nervous. What's going on here? I need a friend here.
Yeah, perfect. He's the best for relationship
He's
advice.
He's an insightful man as well.
Oh yeah, I came with some great advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Uncle Gunka.
You're welcome.
So
what was
Grayson,
the
what
advice?
happens next?
What was the
Yeah.
advice? What did you
Well,
tell him? What did he
I
tell
told him to enjoy it.
For what? To enjoy the triple threat match, or to enjoy?
Well, he didn't know. We don't know that the triple threat match has taken place
Yeah,
yet. It was card subject. To
No. This is this was car subject to change. And he said, well, let me know how it goes. I'm here if you need me. And I was like, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's a friend.
Yeah.
Well, I found out because she comes to the parking lot of my work after I clock out, and we talk about it in the parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah, she was honest. She just came and told him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
she was overwhelmed with guilt, as she said.
I bet.
Do you believe that?
No.
Let's ask Grayson.
I believe she was sorry that
About
I
your damn
didn't
luck?
know or didn't get clued in. Yeah. Well, yeah, but then she was sad about the whole situation, wanted me to forgive her, stay together.
I
And
forgot
you know,
that
I
she
told her, I
wanted
said,
forgiveness.
yeah, she did. She did. And I said,
That's a massive
you know,
ask after a triple threat match.
I know, and I was like, you know, your friend's cute. If you would have hollered at me beforehand and said, hey, you know, we can all have some fun here, you know, do a little mix match challenge.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Or a fatal
You want to
four-way.
swap Survivor Series teams? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
So you would have answered the Iron Survivor challenges.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Okay. All right. So you were down for that.
I mean, I didn't want to be the last one to enter the gauntlet match or anything.
No, but sometimes you have to because you get the better finish.
That's the way the elimination chamber works, Grayson.
Yeah.
But most importantly,
I'd rather start off number one.
But most importantly now, as we fast forwarded through it all,
sure,
you have moved on now.
Oh God, yes, yeah. I
again?
moved on within a week.
Are you guys up again or no? You're seeing what's out wherever you live. However, the playing field
he's in the wind. He's in the wind like you used to be, Balls D Billy.
Yeah, he's in the wind.
Exactly.
I had a run. My run was generational. My run was generational.
With those flowing locks and that jawline, I can't see it going any other way. So
couple of generational runs in here. I really wanted to get Grayson in here because it was something that I thought that everyone around us think we couldn't take it. Big LG and I heard the story and couldn't take it.
Oh my God!
We've
talked about it since it happened.
I mean, so the video.
Has she tried to hit you up or no? Like now?
Oh yeah, she tried. I came close, honestly. You know, hitting it one more time and just getting back out.
So is she? Do you think she's working?
Emerson talked me out of it.
Yeah. Do you think she's working a lot of mixed tag matches right now?
I mean, if she is, then I am.
Well,
all right. You go, champ. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
But I mean, I've
climbing the rankings. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, Grayson,
but I mean, it's just one of those things. You know, you're single. You're single.
You're single.
You've moved on.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
And how old?
Yeah,
are you?
life's pretty good.
How old
I'm 29.
Oh, dude, you got the world by the
whole world
right now. At 29.
29
I wish
years
I was
young.
29 again. Oof.
He's got the
I've dropped 30 pounds since we broke up. So, you know,
you're doing great. You're doing great. See, that's what happens when you go over to patreon.com/TalkNShop. Your life gets better.
That's what I'm saying. Has Machine
There may
Gun
be some major blocks in the road, but we all recover together.
Is it the workout tips from Machine Gun? Is that what's helping? Are you lunging daily?
I did get back into the gym, and I'm not lunging daily. I don't have the knees for it. No, I'm just kidding. That's just me being stupid. But no, I don't do lunges.
We're gonna get you on. We're gonna get you on a good system, man. Those
Get
sound
you over to
effects are killing me.
maxeffortmuscle.com. The good brother Corey G will take care of you.
Corey G will do it.
Perfect.
Catching a brother over there, bro.
The great Grayson. We're gonna get you back in here and talk more. We got to keep this thing moving, baby. I love you.
Thanks, Grayson. Good to see you, my hoot.
Good to see you guys. I appreciate you for letting me on. It's been awesome.
Cheers, buddy.
I love you, baby.
See you guys.
Love you, brother.
I love that kid.
Wow. What a life. What a life.
What a life we live. Listen, you either with me and you love that story, or you're
completely checked out and you already logged off of YouTube. So
Or you-
that's what it is.
Well, knowing you guys, you tell it so often probably on the Patreon that people want to come here. They don't want to hear that because they know it's like, oh, wait, this is a brother story.
I
And
think
what do
they
they do?
like
They
the story.
rehash
I
brother
think they love
stories.
it.
Well, you got to talk about it a little bit. It's one of the funniest things that's ever happened to our crew, you know.
I think it's one of the funniest things that, listen, it's not our lives. It's the funniest thing I ever heard. Some kid goes and takes his mother to a wrestling show and his chick's in a triple threat match at home. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I want to talk about Dynamite.
Sure.
I actually watched a little bit of it. I don't think we're a podcast that ever is going to sit and review anything, right? I think that's just not something we are.
No, that's not
Right.
No.
I think we would give our opinions on this and that. We have so many friends everywhere. I just, and I was watching, I have 5 children at home. I was cooking this, I was cooking that, I was cleaning this. I turned it on, and dude, Mercedes and Athena and
Harley Cameron,
Willow
Nightingale.
and Willow Nightingale. Dude, they had they got a "This is awesome" chant.
Yep.
And an AEW chant. That's what remember an Impact. Remember an Impact? Somebody was saying it was right around the time when I got heat for joking or whatever it was for being lazy or whatever. And I said, "Oh yeah, you want a bat?"
A bright lights joke, yeah.
Yeah. And then we got "This is Impact" and "Holy shit" and "This is awesome" chant. And each day we're laying there selling, all 4 of us in the ring, and I went, "Yep, you hear it?" And I heard all I hear is go Gallows go, "Damn it." If you get "This is awesome" and AEW,
you got them,
dude. And I gotta say, it was in a cool, tight little arena.
Yep.
And like when the girls went on, whatever it was, but by the end, I think Willow Nightingale hit like a clothesline on, maybe it was a Mercedes, and dude, the place went crazy, man. And that was the match that I put on, and I was like watching the most, and it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable.
That was for their tag team in the tournament for their women's tag team championships. Right now,
so Harley Cameron's been an interesting study because she's only 4 years in. I heard that on commentary, but I remember we met her during that Impact run, and she wasn't like, she sang the Iconics to the ring, and then she drifts over to AEW, and you start seeing her on television, and all of a sudden, because our eyes aren't on it all the time, like it feels like every time I turn it on, she's a bigger star, and now she's an integral part of that show, and she's gotten herself over with the puppet deal. She's really expressive in there. So, I mean, I think big hats off to their women's division. It probably doesn't get the credit it deserves.
No, it doesn't. It's very good. Well, Gallows, actually, we seen her wrestle probably 4 or 5 years ago, you and me, when we were at
Yep.
What were we at? Was it Pro Wrestling Syndicate?
I think it was PWS in
she
New
wrestled
Jersey.
Yeah, she wrestled Scarlett Bordeaux.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I had, to that point, that was about all I knew of her, and now she's a pretty big star. So they've done a good job with developing that, because you hear on the internet all the time people have a knock of these people aren't being developed properly, this, that, or the other thing. But seeing those, I mean, Willow Nightingale too. She came onto the scene and got herself over, and of course Mercedes is great. So yeah, it was good stuff.
The women have been consistently killing it, and one of the things that I like about Harley Cameron is, outside of the physical attributes inside the professional wrestling ring, I really think she is so good at developing those little things that you guys always touch upon, where it's when you do your backstage or you're cutting your promo, and it's like you take the pause and you let the crowd, and then you go back in and you reel them back in for more. And I think she's very good at that.
That's a good way to describe it. She's got a real performer's gene. She's got the performance gene. You can tell that. And like she's expressive with her face and stuff like that. So yeah, I was really impressed by her in that match.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
There you have it, folks.
There you go.
No, I really did. I don't watch anything, right? Like, and I haven't watched anything in a while, and I'm sitting there going, this is a good match, dude.
Yeah.
Well, is it tough to watch stuff when you're in it? Specifically now you guys are on this like really dope indie run. Is it tough to actually sit and watch something else that you're not a part of, or like, or no, or will you always support because you like to watch? But
I don't know if it's that. It's just that our lives are so busy. Both of us have babies. We have other children that have all of the demands on them, whether it be sports, school, whatever else. We both have wives. My wife's a chiropractor, so like the house is insane.
It
And
is.
then
It is. We've been there.
we
We've
were
seen
on
it.
the most insane indie run of all time. Like 15 bookings in the month of November. There's 30 days. Like nobody's out there just going wild like we are. So like the time at home, you don't have time to like. I can't be like, listen, honey, we're not having family dinner tonight. We have to watch 3 hours of wrestling. It doesn't work,
It is a little tough, but you know what though, dude? Coming on, we've always said like we want to be able to come on live and do what we're doing right here, and if we can sit and watch a couple things, and then of course get a couple Grayson stories in here, we're good to go.
Yeah. Well, and too, Emilio, like it's easier for me. We both are lucky enough to have the gym in the house. So I like to turn on one of the shows and just let it play while I do my workout. And I might not be watching the match, but I at least get a feel for what's going on.
You know who I was impressed by when we were hanging out when we were taping in August in Atlanta around your house? Your son.
Oh, yeah. He's coming into his own. He's 18 years old.
He's 18 years old. He's a big, strong kid. He's a strapping gallows boy. He definitely has the genes. Yeah. Strangely looks like Bethany, even though that's not his mother.
That's true. He would hate to hear that too.
And one of the best things about it was we were driving home and during those loops, and I was just listening to him talk about the excitement of doing what he's doing. And then him and I were talking about just the various products that we both were watching, comparing and contrasting what we like and what we don't like. And you can see that the kid is really he has a worker's mentality.
He's a real fan, and he has a real opinion too. And it's not always mine at all.
Right, which is different.
Like this, which is good.
Yeah. And I also he'll question you and he'll be like, Dad, so why do you do it like this when somebody did it like this? Specifically when we filmed that whole barbed wire sketch.
Oh, yeah.
And he was really into, well, why are you doing it this way? They have done it this way. And then you're really breaking it down for him. And we have this footage. It's just like behind the scenes footage that people don't talk about. Like when they do the hardcore matches, like that's not seen where we follow you. We take, even at the arena when we go to, like we literally, there's this really cool long shot that I did where we mic you guys up and you're literally walking all the way backstage. And you and I forget the gentleman's name, but he's like putting all together the boards and all this stuff. And you're talking about how we need to do this, why we need to do this. It's important for this spot at this time. I need to go and sell the ropes this way. I need to stick my head out to bleed. And you don't see that anywhere else. But what you're going to get on Larietto, man. It was an incredible eye-opening experience. And your son was in it hook, line, and sinker. Loved every minute.
Larietto's different. That was a thing that Chad originally said, and then I immediately agreed with, was if we're going to attempt to do this, it can't be just a wrestling show. So it's basically a reality show about us running our own wrestling. And then spawned out of that are all these travels, because I don't know why I thought we were going to have so much time to just sit and film and produce all this. And then I took 800,000 bookings.
Well, I know why. I know why you took all the bookings, because you're a red-blooded money-making machine.
That's right.
Exactly.
Now we're talking, baby. Yeah. So it's been cool, but yeah, Cade's funny. He will. I'll go out on the road, and then I'll say, "What'd you do this weekend?" Oh, I went and refereed at WrestleMerica, or I went and refereed here, and he goes around Georgia with the guys in his age group. But I respect the fact that he's not like, I don't know, he doesn't really want to come with me. He wants to do it that way. And I think he definitely doesn't want, if this goes further, for him to be somebody that they just say, oh, that's Gallows' son. That's kind of his thing.
Right.
So.
But I will say this, though, and I told him, you are far too big to be a referee, bud.
Well, it's been funny because he's gone to a couple of shows and they took him off the show once they saw how big he was, because the one guy in particular goes, well, he's bigger than all the wrestlers. I can't put him out there. And I said, I mean, you're going to run into that, pal. So just know that.
Yo, he's so crazy that he took a chair shot, and then with the chair shot, he fell out and bumped on the apron.
Oh, yeah, he's.
And when we were done, he's coming to the back and he's like, "What'd you think of that?" I go, "There was no need for the apron spot, bud."
Sorry, guys.
It's all right. No, but I thought it looked cool. No, it looked great, but
yeah,
you don't need to do it.
When his mother and I broke up, and then I got released the first time, he was like, 4 or 5 years old, and I was just running all these indies, and I took a lot of stuff I could drive to so that I could have more time with him. And I mean, he grew up watching all that stuff and sitting right by me in a locker room. Like, I remember we walked into this locker room in Alabama, and this old dude was running it, and he goes, there ain't no kids allowed in the locker room. And I go, then you ain't got no main event tonight, brother. And then quickly Cade was allowed back into the locker room. But yeah, he was there for so much of that stuff. He just grew up around it and seeing it, the big leagues, the independents, everything. So he's got a question for everything he hears me say.
Oh,
what is happening?
What is going on over there?
Are you being
I had
attacked?
I had a baby attack. Hold on.
Oh, you the baby.
Did the baby come in and pull the?
Yeah.
Wait, why is your baby up at midnight anyway for him?
Took
That's the
a
real
late
question.
nap.
He's not a tired baby.
He took
Well,
a late
Steve,
nap, guys.
someday when you're a father, you're going to understand us a lot more.
I don't know. Your
Yeah,
kid. The last couple of times I was there, your kid was sleeping by like 7 o'clock.
It depends on how much you run them.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right.
Hey, I want to bring to the stage, right? He's in the stage. Look at
Oh,
him.
the great Joel Hubert from the Late Night Grid.
I don't ever want to be associated with this anymore, man. The camera's falling down. I didn't clear this.
Yeah,
you know?
like, Joe, I've been dealing with this for 8 years, pal.
Yeah.
You are in, Joel. Joe or Joel, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
You're in deeper than you ever thought when we became friends via X.
Yes.
You're,
Yes, indeed. It's
Hey,
been
don't
quite
get
a
banned from
program.
YouTube too, pal.
yeah. I got banned on TikTok today. What the hell happened? How does that even
Preaching
happen?
about gambling to the people.
When did you actually say anything about gambling? I don't even remember you doing this.
I'm looking.
He didn't say it. Zicky said it, and his
Oh.
TikTok
Said
picked it up.
He reiterated
That's even
it, and then he
funnier.
got banned.
It's pretty funny. I appealed it. I guess we'll find out what happened. I don't know.
I appealed it.
But I want to thank Joe Holbert for giving us the platform of using StreamYard and his YouTube and our YouTube channel here, mixing it all together. He's turned into a great friend. I mean, we almost we had such a great time when we hung out when we were in the UK. I can't wait to do it again.
I wish we could sit together and have some fish and chips next time.
It was a good time. It was a great time.
It was.
I was bummed out to miss this last weekend, but I hear it went well, and it
Why?
seems
Where
like
were
you
you,
fellas gonna be
Joe?
back. Right?
What did you do?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
were you that you missed this weekend, Joe?
Well, you
Or
know,
Joel,
sometimes
whatever the hell they call you. What were they-
Yes.
Joe or Joel.
Saturday night was really the great spot to meet up, and I learned that the fellas were doing a signing in Birmingham after doing a 10-hour flight to. I was like, you know
Only the
what?
boys.
I'm gonna let them sleep on Saturday night. Actually, yeah, they that blew my mind, dude. You flew in and then went straight to Birmingham for a signing.
Straight
Then went
into
back.
the car with the bags. Here we go.
We've been on
Lunatics.
fire. You know, we landed in London. We drove 2 hours directly to Birmingham. We did a 3-hour signing. We drove 2 hours right back to London. Slept, woke up, straight to the show on Sunday live in London at the building, which was an awesome building for Rev Pro in the UK. It was really a badass building in downtown London.
Very old school.
Yeah, it was really sweet. And then we flew home, got home Monday. We are doing this right here live tonight after Dynamite. And then tomorrow, in about 3.5 hours, I'm going straight to the airport. My flight's at 5:50 a.m.
Yep.
I go to San Diego. We've got a seminar in San Diego for SoCal Pro tomorrow night. We'll drive across the border into Tijuana tomorrow night.
Sure will.
We'll stay in Tijuana, Mexico.
Are you working to Crash?
I'm working the crash.
We are working the Crash in Tijuana.
I love the Crash.
It's
I
a
worked
huge
the Crash.
anniversary show for the Crash, so that'll be great.
Yeah.
Is that going to be your first time in that arena?
I don't remember if I've been in that
Not
arena or not. To be honest with you.
100% sure, but it's our first time with the Crash.
With the
Bro,
Crash.
let me
yeah.
tell you
It's the
something.
Crash debut.
You are absolutely going to enjoy that arena because they get so drunk, those fans, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
rowdy.
Wonderful.
The beer and tahini be flowing. They be throwing money in the ring.
Who doesn't like a little tahini?
Oh, throw us a little something, would you?
Bro, I'm telling you, that arena it's cool. I
Who doesn't love a
that.
vicious cockfight? You know.
You're gonna get flagged on YouTube, pal.
And
it's
then
gonna be great.
we land, we fly back from Tijuana. We fly right back to Atlanta. We drive 3.5 hours to
Straight into a car again to Solid Rock Championship Wrestling in Thomasville, Georgia. They're having a huge charity event. They have a card of local Georgia wrestlers on hand. They have a huge Good Brothers meet and greet. A couple of enforcers at the show, the Good Brothers, and also the First Lady of Professional Wrestling, Missy Hyatt, will be there. Leilani Kai will be there. I looked at the thing and I said, Good Brothers, Missy Hyatt, Leilani Kai. interesting lineup.
It
But
is.
we'll
she
be
would be
there in
good for an
Thomasville,
episode.
Georgia, and then Sunday I will be at Kraken Pro Wrestling in Tifton, Georgia, doing a 4 p.m. meet and greet. Come out and see the boys.
Wow.
Great Joe Hulbert. We appreciate you for giving us this great platform.
We do.
Thank you for.
Oh
thank
wait,
you.
he gave you. Wait. He allowed us to use his StreamYard for this.
Are you just finding this out now?
Well, like everything with Talking Shop, I either find out on the internet or I find out right in the moment. So
right when it happens. You know how
so
it is.
give Joe a massive put over for the use of his equipment and his technology.
We appreciate you, Joe. You're a good hoot. You're a good man. You're a friend of Talking Shop forever, brother.
See, guys, do you see how good and better the image quality is on StreamYard? So maybe Joel or Joe, whatever the hell his name is, maybe we could actually start using his StreamYard account for our interviews. Like,
yeah, Joe's with it.
Listen, we can't be talking business on the air here, pal. We're live.
Oh, God forbid we keep like this show isn't transparent enough. God forbid.
Doing a production meeting for the last 20 minutes.
Come on, man.
Guys, the first live Talking Shop.
Oh, man.
I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you to the great Joe Hulbert. Thank you to the big LG.
Thank you
to Kevin Fertig. Thank you to the Fink.
Yeah.
Thank you to dirty, filthy Tom Lawler.
Thank you to Zicky Dice's mushy face.
Thank you to Zicky Dice. Thank you to Grayson.
I think.
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
Grayson the Cock. What a great guy.
I love that guy, man. Oh, I see a message from Mario, my tattoo guy. What a good hoot, man.
No, he's a great hoot.
Talking Shop World, just get ready. There's so much more coming. So much more of this.
This was a great live, by the way.
So much more fun to come. And this was just the absolute beginning. Emilio, you got anything to say? Goodbye to the fans?
Oh, no, I love y'all. Appreciate you. Keep on spending money on the Patreon, please.
Yeah, please.
Just a straight money ask. I like your style.
Word from the best.
Patreon.com/Talking Shop for the big LG, for the great Joe or Joel Hulbert.
Whatever his name is.
For Emilio DiCaprio. For the machine gun.
BDB.
What a beautiful night, guys. We're going to bed. I got 3.5 hours. I'll see you in San Diego tomorrow and Tijuana on Saturday. I love you all.
Georgia. All right. Good night.
Good night.
Now, who ends this?